Hey family, um, I rarely do this because I don't like selfies and I don't like seeing myself in video. Um, but this is the last day of me teaching. The second time in 6 years that I've been forced to resign from a job doing something that I thought I was good at. So it's really making me question who I am and my abilities. And think about failure and how failure shapes us. It doesn't have to define us. I'm thinking about like famous inventors, how many times they failed and how people thought they were crazy, but how they kept persevering and in the end, had amazing discoveries and opportunities, and kind of how that is in life in general with all of us. That when you're in the moment, you feel like your world is ended and maybe you have no hope. You feel stupid. You feel embarrassed. Your heart's crushed. Especially if it's something you really love. Like, I love teaching. And this is not the road I would have chosen for myself. But ultimately, when we fall, failure teaches us humility. It teaches us that nothing that we have is of our own. It's all from God. He equips us, but He also allows us to fall sometimes. It helps us to remember who's in control. It just maybe there are some pride and insecurities that I had that needed to be flushed out. They needed to be exposed so I can be stronger. And ultimately, I don't want to be a bitter woman. I don't want to feel sorry for myself. I want to learn from this and come out stronger and wiser and more loving. So, this message is for any of you that have felt like you failed. Maybe you're a little lost. Maybe you're disappointed in yourself and in life. That there's tomorrow. And don't lose hope. Remember, those who've achieved great things had many moments of failure. It doesn't mean that you have to make the news to be successful. I think being successful is simply learning from your failures. Picking yourself up. Not giving up, refusing to be bitter, and being content in the day and with life, no matter what the situation, saying, you know what, I failed, but I learned. I'm not going to be bitter. I'm going to move forward. Tomorrow I will have joy. Today I will choose joy for what I have, the gifts I have, my family. I love each of you. My husband of almost 27 years, my 4 kids, my grandson Gabriel, Blanca, my new son-in-law, Jared, the new baby that's coming, Wesley, my people. No one wants to hang around someone who feels sorry for themselves and who has a chip on their shoulder. This life's too short to have chips on our shoulder. I love you guys. Just, I guess maybe I want you to learn a lesson from me, and maybe hopefully you won't have to go through it. I think what's most important to me is my legacy. Like today, if I went to bed tonight and I closed my eyes and God took me home. Tomorrow, what kind of legacy would I be leaving to my family and those people whose lives I've touched? Is it going to be a legacy of bitterness? A legacy of pride, of arrogance? It's all about me legacy? Or is it going to be that people saw Jesus in me? Through the fragility, through my mistakes, did they see Jesus? I love you all very much. I'm going to work through this. I guess I'm grieving what could have been. But grasping for Jesus and the hope that He has great plans for me. It's just hard to see it right now through the tears. I love you guys.